Hi guys! Today we're going to discuss answering questions analytically and how to build an argument. You're presented with a question. What is the best animal in the world? Whales are the best animal in the world. They're really cool and are basically dinosaurs, and there are a lot of different species. We also don't know a lot about whales. It's hard to get a job as a macrobiologist to study whales because there isn't a lot of funding and the field is highly competitive. That's why some people choose to become world history teachers instead. Okay, well, I guess this answers the question, but is it a very good answer? We don't know why this totally anonymous individual thinks whales are great, other than that they're cool, which could mean anything. This person might also think that going to bed at 8:30 p.m. is cool, and that it's cool to read from the dictionary. Instead, this person just made a lot of assertions or statements without really making a point. A collection of assertions is no more an argument than a pile of bricks is a building. Both must be planned, organized, and thoughtfully supported. Otherwise, you just have a stack of bricks without a shape for them to balance on or cement to hold them together. A lot of students don't have this skill of making a proper argument, but we're not going to count ourselves amongst those. We're going to learn how to answer questions analytically in 3 very easy steps: assertion, example, and analysis. Step 1. Assertion. An assertion is a stated fact or belief that is usually followed with an explanation. In this step, you will write a sentence that is an assertion. The only rule is that the assertion must answer the question completely. What is the best animal in the world? Whales are the best animal in the world. There was nothing wrong with the first statement made by our absolutely anonymous person. Step 2. Assertions are made with confidence and strength. The reason why athletes are confident is because of muscle memorization and development from practice. Why academics are confident is because of their study habits. Why actors are confident is through practice and success. Confidence and strength comes from the ability to prove that you are right through practice. Running in a touchdown, solving a math equation, earning a standing ovation. All of this is evidence, examples that you are right. And the same thing needs to be done with assertions. You need to prove them with evidence. What is the best animal in the world? Whales. For example, there are 86 different species of whales known today. Fossil evidence shows that whales existed 48 million years ago and not only evolved into those 86 species, but also might have been the ancestors to hooved animals like camels, cows, and sheep. Notice that I used very specific examples from a reliable source that anyone can go back and check in order to support my assertion. Another thing to take notice is that most of the information in this class will be cited from books and readings, which means we need to use proper citation format. In this class, that format will be a formula of parentheses, author, page number, parentheses. For example, Strayer 62 comes from our textbook, Ways of the World, written by Robert Strayer, and that I need to go check page 62 to check your examples. Anything else that's outside of a textbook should really just be the source within a set of parentheses, such as the website that we used for this question, or if information comes from me, just put my last name in parentheses. The final step is analysis. This is where we move away from the what of the question and begin to explain the why. This is the advanced part that's going to have to come from your own head instead of copying from a book or a website. Take note that you need to make your argument here expressly and specifically to your question. In other words, and in this case, why is the animal the best animal? Whales are the best animal, followed by the examples that we used with this analysis. In this analysis, I make the point that whales are intricately connected to hundreds of other animals that could be marked as the best by being the reason that they evolved in the first place, and that their potential to become the best grows more as discoveries about whales are made. More importantly, though, take note that my analysis is much longer and much more detailed than the first two steps, and that's because the analysis has to acknowledge the assertion as well as the examples. If we put it all together, we've created a paragraph-length answer to a very simple question. This is my expectation when you answer questions in history, that you answer questions analytically. There is no maximum or minimum sentence, only that you make an assertion backed with specific and cited evidence, and that it is proved through analysis. Now it's your turn. At the bottom of your notes, answer the following question analytically. What is the best animal in the world? Highlight your assertion in yellow, your example in green, and your analysis in pink. This is due to me by the end of class. Use a similar format that I used by making your assertion first, followed by a for example statement, and concluded with the reason for this is statement. When you finish, come show me. Then start your homework for tonight.